These are my rank games since the patch. I haven't ran the numbers, but this has got to be 70% plus. This is a few days later when I'm editing the video, and as you can see, I'm still just piss smurfing. Can confirm my safe lane win rate in the last month is over 70%. This is all ranked, okay? And I'm just using everything that I'm about to say, so it's just super relevant. I'm at 6.1k now. We're going straight to the moon, baby. I'm about to tell you how my win rate is this insane. I was at an all-time low of 5.5k about, I want to say 2 to 3 weeks ago, and so I've gained about 500 MMR since then. And I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing that's working, because there's definitely a specific mindset and gameplay style, I guess I'll call it, that I have in periods like this where I'm gaining MMR. Carry is my main role, so I'm going to focus on that. My hero pool is small. I only have okay, I'm not going to count Bristleback because that was last patch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 heroes, right? But I just have really good win rates with all the heroes that I play. I found what works for me, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not deviating from it, and yes, most of these, or actually all of these carries, are meta right now. That helps too. It just helps to play strong heroes. Another reason limiting your hero pool is good is for these formulas or plans, because you can focus by having a small hero pool and you have the skill build, the item build, the mechanics of the hero down like the back of your hand. You can focus on these plans and these high level Dota concepts that the other players in the game aren't thinking about, and that's going to give you the edge for you to win the game, right? Like if I'm playing, I mean, even though I have a lot of Dota games in my life, if I'm playing like Terrorblade or something, I have a lot of Terrorblade games, but I haven't played them in years, right? I would still have, it would take my body a few games, okay, to like recalibrate to the mechanics of that hero. And so I wouldn't be able to think about more important things like what late game items I'm going, or just like how I want to play the game in general. And I'm just going to play a lot worse. So just limit your hero pool, guys. I know people might say it's like more boring or something, but you know what I find not boring is gaining MMR. I also have a plan when I go into games on these heroes, okay? So I'm not going to go through all of them, but my plan when I play TA, I pick it when I have a strong support, I win my lane, I stay in my safe lane, and anybody who comes into my safe lane will die on my traps. And so usually the noobs will feed. As you can see, my average KDA is 12, 3, and 12. I'm very active on this hero, and I just snowball. On Ursa, it's a little bit different. These plans are not super complicated, but they work. If you don't have a plan going into the game, it's almost like you want to lose, right? Because you're not being proactive. And in Dota and in life in general, you're rewarded for proactivity, right? If you want something to happen, if you want to win the Dota game, you have to go out of your way to make it happen. You can't just expect to like play well in like nebulous quotes and just have it happen to you. Like, what does that mean? What does play well mean? What does it mean for your hero? What does it mean for your role? You need to define these things just like I do before my games. If you want to expect to, have a good win rate in ranked and win games and climb, right? It's not easy. Climbing is not easy. This is my all-time high, 6K. And now people can't call me a 5K bot in my comments anymore. Shout out to my haters. Love you guys. I also never get content. In periods where I start losing, it's because I almost expect myself to do well in every game. And so I don't actually take the necessary steps it takes to start snowballing or to play well. Even in the games I win, I'm thinking about my mistakes after the game, and if I died, what I could have done better. Because in Dota, if you die, it's usually a mistake if you're a core. I mean, even if you're a support, like if you die, you messed up. And so that's a really easy way to it's low-hanging fruit, right? Is to fix your deaths, lower your death count. Because they matter so much in Dota, and people forget that. So you need to always be working on your game as well. You can't get complacent where you are, because complacency is your skill is going to get worse, right? You're not going to stay the same. You're going to stop doing the things you were doing before. Something else that I've been doing that's working for me is having like a routine, but not a super strict one. I guess maybe like rules would be a better way to describe this, but like I don't play more than 2 losses in a row in one session. Like I don't have more than 2 L's. And I heard Saberlight say this on stream, and I think it really applies. And people called this bro science, but like when the 13K professional player says something, you don't call it bro science. You like listen to it most of the time. Of course, you can like think critically about it, but What he said makes sense to me. And he said that if you're winning a lot, you should keep playing, because you winning is not a coincidence. It's not luck. It means you're playing well. So you should take advantage of the periods where you are playing well. And on the contrary, when you're losing, it means you're playing badly. So you taking a break is good, because it means you're just like playing badly that day. Like and subscribe. Peace. Also, I didn't actually think I'd be doing this, but I'm taking new coaching students right now. So if you're interested in being coached by me, let me know. And the only reason I'm saying this to you is because one of my subscribers reached out to me and he said, hey, can you coach me? And I'm going to be honest, I didn't really know how it was going to go. He was a 4K carry player. But after 1 hour long session, he broke a barrier that he had been stuck on for a while, even after going through like more boutique, more well-known Dota personality coaching. And he's still climbing as far as I know. He's gained a lot of MMR. We really like unlocked something that was holding him back in his gameplay. So if you want to be coached, leave a comment or message me on Discord.